Yo guys, it's Sam, and I've got a really interesting unboxing for you all today. So it's the first day of Black History Month, which means it's also February 1st, and when Apple has released the Apple Watch Series 6 Black Unity Edition. This is historic and notable for a number of reasons. Apple does not, if ever, do limited edition products. I mean, I think they did a couple of iPods back in the day. They recently did the Chinese New Year AirPods Pro over in a number of Asian countries. But in the States, in recent history, we haven't seen anything like this in a long time. They are calling it the Apple Watch Series 6 Black Unity Edition. And you'll see from the packaging alone and pretty much every other detail here, this is an Apple Watch unlike anything Apple has ever put out. And arguably, to me, one of the most meaningful things that Apple's ever put out. Well, the Apple Watch Black Unity Band will actually be on sale all year long, but will end at the end of 2021. You can only get this Apple Watch this month, in February of 2021 in select markets. In the US, it is on sale here. Obviously, all of this is incredibly prevalent here in the United States. So Apple says that when you buy the band or the Apple Watch Series 6, with the purchase, you are supporting organizations dedicated to advancing racial equity and justice. Apple, in their official press release, has announced exactly what, such as the NAACP. The only question I have still is exactly what portion of the proceeds are going there. Is it 90%? Is it 10%? And although we don't have the exact number for the proceeds here, Apple has started the $100 million Racial Equity and Justice Initiative, where they are starting the Propel Center, a hub at a number of historically black colleges and universities. They are starting two different coding programs, one for beginners, one that's like more intense, 12, I think, to 15 months for people wanting to learn how to code in Detroit. They're also funding a number of black-owned venture capitalist groups to aid people that are starting their business for the very first time. So this is a level of commitment, not only $100 million, it's a lot of money, but also with a number of new physical products, which leads us to the start of this unboxing right now. You'll notice immediately, this does not look like your stereotypical Apple Watch design. What do you think of when you think of Apple? At the sake of being ironic as possible, you think of white packaging. This is the first Apple Watch in history, to my knowledge, that uses black packaging. It's a very similar feel to like the iPhone 12 Pro box or the iPhone 11 Pro box, and it feels incredibly premium. There's just something about this colorway and the shine with the packaging. It really seems like Apple spent some time working on this. My worry initially was like they just threw Black Unity on this watch and we're like, all right, we're going to sell it, make a bunch of money. But the more I touch this product and the more I see the special touches that Apple made, which we'll get into, it really does feel like something special. There are these brilliant red and green accents, which of course this entire collection being inspired by the Pan-African flag are everywhere on the inside. They're huge, they're bold, they're punchy, and they give you an Apple Watch unboxing experience that has never happened before to date. Apple Watch packaging has historically been incredibly boring, and of course this feel, this look, this vibe extends to the products inside themselves. Apple's not just going to do the packaging and then again throw in the standard white stuff that we always see inside of Apple boxes. They are all custom tailored and custom made. I'm actually amazed that we didn't hear any rumors or leaks about this beforehand, because nearly every part of the design of these are a little bit different than your standard Apple Watch. So let's go ahead and take a look at the Apple Watch Unity Band here at first. You can see that when you flip it over here, it does say, with this purchase, you are supporting organizations dedicated to advancing racial equity and justice. They've got the names in different languages. So let's go ahead and take off the little peely part here. Always super fun. And you go ahead and pull out the Apple Watch Band. And again, you guys probably aren't shocked at this point. Pretty much every part of it is different than a normal Apple Watch unboxing. There's black and green. They're showing the Unity watch face. They're showing the Unity Band. And of course, when you actually go in here to grab your bands, there's two sizes per usual. This is nothing new. Small, medium, medium, large. I discovered a few months ago that small, medium actually fits me better. So I'm going to go with that. You've got green and black on the top, red and black on the longer part of the band. We're going to revisit the band momentarily, but let's jump over to the Apple Watch. So obviously the packaging here has the Unity watch face printed on it front and center. It is all black. It's kind of weird though when you pop the top that, well, there's a special insert we'll look at right now, but the rest of the packaging inside is white. And there's another disappointment I have here as we continue on. There is a special insert. Similar to when you buy something product red, you'll get a straight up red insert. This is black, green, and red, the colors of the Pan-African flag, the colors guiding this entire collection. And it says this exclusive collection is inspired by the Pan-African flag. Red for the blood that unites people of the African diaspora and was shed for their liberation, black for the black people whose existence is affirmed by the flag, and green for the vibrant natural wealth of Africa, the motherland. It goes on to say the flag represents the enduring sacrifices made by generations for a more equitable world and symbolizes a communal commitment by dismantling the systemic inequalities that diminish the civil and human rights of black people. This is actually my favorite part of the whole collection because it's actually a bit of perspective here, right? Like Apple could have just said, the first part, like these are what the colors mean, right? But it goes on to actually talk about like why we are doing this in the first place and why this collection even matters, because the civil and human rights of black people have not been recognized as such for ever. I think without the why it matters piece here, this product could have definitely been a big miss, but this is it, and you get it in both the packaging for the Apple Watch band and the Apple Watch. So Apple is going to seed this information to whoever is purchasing either the watch or just the band. Speaking of the band, let's go ahead and take a look at that while we start setting up the Apple Watch Series 6. Absolutely nothing is unique about the setup process. In fact, it doesn't even have the latest firmware on it. So to get the watch face, you have to update your software, which is a bit odd. Nonetheless, while that is setting up, let's take a closer look at the Apple Watch band here. The collection and the way this is assembled is actually really unique. It's a special process so that, to my understanding, every one of these watch bands is going to be ever so slightly different. It's very similar to the Pride watch band, where the way it's assembled, it's not perfectly symmetrical. So every band is actually different or unique, even if it's in some super minor way. On the bottom of the band here, it's just black and red. And then at the top, you've got a number of special things. It says Black Unity right there. It's sort of in like a grayish, reddish, I don't know. It's a very subtle color here. And then at the very top is probably the most special part of this Apple Watch band. It's very tiny. I'll have to zoom in on a picture of it because my camera couldn't even focus on it. It's the smallest font I feel like I've ever seen. It says Truth, Power, and Solidarity. So it says it right there on the Apple Watch band. And of course you're like, well, wait, so it's just the band that's special? So the Apple Watch is just identical to every other space gray 44 millimeter? No, there's something special in the back that I, of course, have not forgotten. When you look on the back here, of course, it says Apple Watch Series 6, but in the top right-hand corner, it says what makes this watch special. Black Unity. Obviously, this is the only Apple Watch that says that, so you have a special insignia on the back of your Apple Watch when you buy the Black Unity edition. Okay, I'm going to fast forward through like the rest of the setup process just because I don't know about you, but it's never super fun to just kind of go through that. And then I also updated the watch as well to get the Unity watch face, and we can take a look at that. Now, again, this is the part of the collection. It's a trio here, the watch, the band, and the watch face that Apple's offering that is completely free. Just update to watchOS 7.3 and you can get this on your very own Apple Watch that you already have right now. You just have to be on the latest firmware. It's pretty neat. It changes throughout the day based on the gyroscope and your accelerometer. So again, there's a lot of uniqueness here. It's not just the same. It's not what is the word? The opposite. Static is the word I'm looking for. It's dynamic. It changes. It models differently. And I really like the way it looks. You can even put a complication on not only the bottom, but also on top. So if you want that minimalistic vibe with just a couple of complications, you're also getting that here on the Unity watch face. From start to finish, this is really an Apple Watch unboxing like no other. We've never seen anything like this. The packaging, the inserts, the engravings on the watch band, and the watch itself, everything from head to toe feels like it was tweaked ever so slightly. And you can only buy it this month once again. So let me know your thoughts on the Black Unity collection here. Are you rocking the watch face? Do you plan on picking this up for somebody special in your life or for yourself? Let me know down below in the comment section. This is the Black Unity Trio. I'm Sam. I hope you're doing well, and I'll catch all of you in my next video.